Gonna make it? Don't
Yeah.
trip and fall.
Well, they did that in Key West.
All right.
That's why I'm a black guy still a little bit. How's everybody tonight?
Good. How are you?
Well, apparently very festive. Who trusts dandelions? Anyway, speaking of drugs, the story I want to tell you tonight doesn't have a goddamn thing to do with grace. But I've wanted to tell it for some time, and we're just going to pretend it is dream related. So I want to tell you the true story of one Amo Krevason, who I'm probably not pronouncing the name of right. He was a young man from Finland, at the age of about 25. He was conscripted into the Finnish armed forces, which were then busily fighting the Soviet Union. They had entered the Second World War on the side of the Germans, oddly enough, even though they couldn't stand the Germans, on the premise that the enemy of our enemy is our enemy, and the Soviet Union had been repeatedly invading Finland and trying to push Finland around for years. So there Amo was with his squad of ski soldiers up near the Arctic Circle, where they and the Soviets were busy skiing around trying to shoot each other. And Amo was a big, hulking fellow. He was a good skier. And anybody who does cross-country ski would tell you, if you got somebody in front of you who's just laying that path, you can just come along behind kind of cheat. You're just going through the path already there. So that was his job, was to get out in front and just plow through. But they got themselves surrounded by Russian forces. And although they were able to fight themselves out, Amo got separated from the rest of his squad, probably because he was skiing faster than he had ever skied before, which might have had something to do with the fact that he was also the keeper of his squad's little gift from the Germans. See, the Germans didn't have time for soldiers to want to sleep and eat and, take a minute. So their scientists developed what they called Pervectin, or Pervo for short, because the Germans can be funny in two languages. And what that was just highly distilled, high quality, nearly pure methamphetamine. And each soldier was to get one a day, keep him going. So Amo, while they're running from the Russians, looks down, and he's got this canister with 30 of them. He just goes, what the fuck? Downs 30 high-quality crank tablets, and proceeds to just ski away from not only his group, but the pursuing Russians. He skis so far that he comes up on a squad of other Russians who were trying to lay camp for the night. So imagine these poor, exhausted Russians sitting there, and this screaming Finn comes flying through their camp, right through the camp, zooted to the absolute gills on high-octane Nazi turbo crank. He skis right over the landmine. The landmine blows up. Doesn't stop him. Skis on through. It's kind of like, imagine it like one of those Bugs Bunny cartoons where somebody runs through somebody else's house and they run out, they're covered with all the drapes and bed sheets and pots and pans, and the other person's just sort of standing there. Then the Russians that were chasing him showed up, but the landmine had set the camp on fire, so they had to help put the fire out that our friend Amo had caused while he's just skiing away into the night, found by nobody. He was apparently a little hurt by the landmine because he lay in a ditch for a couple of days. He woke up one morning and he looked, and there was just beautiful Arctic sunbirds and a songbird. Birds above the Arctic Circle come in just beautiful colors. And it was sitting there on the edge of a twig, and he reached up and grabbed that son of a bitch and ate it in one bite. Because tweaking make you hungry. When they finally found him a week later, his heartbeat was still at 200 beats per minute. What? And he weighed 98 pounds. He did, however, survive and lived to 1989. But, dream big, but can't be perfected.